negotiations that are nearing a finalization between them and Oman, with an important caveat.
Significant progress has been made in the talks with Oman, and these advancements are on the verge of being finalized. We were not, and are not, actually looking to implement Clause 5 of the Memorandum of Understanding right now, because the United States has set aside all its obligations, and we, too, have set aside our obligation regarding the Strait of Hormuz. What we are doing with Oman is a natural path, regardless of whether a Memorandum of Understanding existed or not. I stated that if we want normal conditions to be established in the Strait of Hormuz, it must be through the path of understanding between Iran and Oman, not through the path of imposition and influence.
So the Iranians looked like they've said, you know what, I'm just leaving the U.S. behind. We're going to work on our own deal that's going on here. And then, whereas President Trump is issuing these warnings he did in that first one, Iran is also issuing its own warnings by saying that they warned the Gulf states that any new U.S. strikes on Iran would trigger retaliatory attacks on their oil, power, water, and transportation networks. Reuters reports that Tehran delivered the message through senior diplomatic contacts with Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Turkey, and Pakistan, urging regional partners to pressure Trump to abandon military action and return to negotiations. And from what we've been able to understand, that's why the last round didn't happen that previous weekend, because Saudi Arabia was the leading voice to say, don't do this because we're going to get hit and there's nothing you can do to stop it. How do you see this dynamic? And what if the whole region comes to some kind of accommodation without us even being involved?
Well, remember what President Trump said when he signed the MOU in Paris at Versailles. He said, I don't want to be Herbert Hoover, and I'm not going to be responsible for